There's nothing you'll ever accomplish that's more remarkable than that you have a chance to accomplish something.
Hello and welcome. Gary Vaynerchuk is an entrepreneur, author, and social media master, and he's the co-founder and CEO of VaynerMedia. Before he was famous, he ran a neighborhood lemonade stand, and as a teenager, he made thousands of dollars in a weekend selling baseball cards. In college, Gary V put his family wine business online and increased sales from $3 million to $60 million in 5 years.
Huge shift of technology and communication comes the greatest opportunity ever.
Gary V grew up with nothing. He was bullied in school, and he had to work for everything he has. Through all of his struggles, challenges, and setbacks, he always had faith in how far he could go. The entrepreneurial spirit is alive like never before, but it isn't what you might think. While the youth of today want success more than ever, most people go about it all wrong and end up failing. Over 99% of startups fail. It is extremely hard to build a big business. According to Gary V, 99% of people don't have the ability or skill to build business that makes $1 million profit.
If you're lucky enough to have both, it gets really crazy.
The bottom line is that the entrepreneur isn't for everyone because it's a lot of work. While TV and social media may make it seem like an overnight success is the real thing, talking to any successful entrepreneur will shed light on the true story. The failures, the years of making no money, the time spent learning, and running a successful online business isn't something you can learn in a classroom. It takes a lot of hard work and belief in yourself. You have to have faith in how far you can go to succeed.
Nobody gives a fuck about your problems because either it's true. I sit in rooms every day, and you guys know I love to sit with kids and jam and do shit. Almost every day, I have a situation. Every month, I will meet at least one person that's gonna cry to me that they don't have anything and it's hard, and they didn't get lucky and they got nothing and it's hard. And then I will equally have dinner with somebody else who will tell me that it's hard and difficult. Happened today downstairs because they had too much. They're not hungry because their parents did everything for them. Their mom and dad fucked them up because they gave them too much. Which the people that have nothing, a bunch of you just sat. I've had people who have $50 million trust funds cry to me at dinner that their life sucks because they've never fought for anything, they never did anything, and they don't have any purpose, and they're lost, and they're suicidal. Macro patience. You're a young man building something meaningful, a relationship, a business. It takes 10, 20, 30 years. On your day-to-day work, you have to be fast. With the clients, they email you, you email them back. Like your day-to-day, but your vision, what you want to achieve in life, you're not gonna build it in 1 year. And so many people have it reversed. In the day-to-day, they're slow, and in the macro, they want their business to be huge the next day. So you need to reverse it. How hard are you working? I don't know. If you're working 12 hours a day, I feel like you could work 17 if you want, right? Number two, if you're working every hour and you can't work more, with the money that's coming in, too many young people and too many young businesses, when they start having money come in, take it for themselves. They wanna buy a good watch. They wanna buy a good car. They wanna buy fancier shoes. What I would do is when my first money, so here's my story. This is not advice I'm giving just for fun. This is my life. I walked in my dad's store. It did $3 million a year, 10% gross profit, $300,000 in profit before expenses. We had no money. I was making $40,000 a year, 37.4 actually. From 1998 to 2003, in a 5-year window, I grew my dad's business from a $3 to a $60 million business on very important terms that matter to this entire room. I had no money. It was a $3 million business that had 10% gross profit, $300,000 before expenses. There was no marketing budget. What I needed is to make every penny work like a dollar. So the strategy became day trading attention. When you day trade attention, my friends, here's what you do. You don't overspend on what everybody believes is tried and true. Every single company in this gorgeous conference right now is grossly overspending money on things that they've been doing for the last decade because it's the things that they accept, or the reporting justifies it, or they're just lazy to try something new. Everyone. And so what you do when you day trade attention is you have to find angles. What's underpriced? How many people here do email marketing or have done email marketing in their lives? Raise your hands. Perfect, a lot of you. In 1997, I started an email newsletter. Most people that came into my liquor store didn't even know what email was in 1997. I collected, and in 1998, I had a 200,000 person email newsletter with 91% open rates. I replied to every single email and tweet I got until 4 in the morning. Nobody knew who I was, so I would go into Twitter search wine terms, and jump into conversations that people would tweet having this Pinot Noir, and I would reply. They didn't know me, and I would reply, that's a good one, did you try the year before? And slowly but surely, for hours and hours and hours, for years and years and years, I built a foundation that years and years and years later started the creation of what people see now. And meanwhile, people start a TikTok account, post 5 times, don't go viral, and they're like, this sucks. The lost art of patience and foundational. And this has a lot to do with parenting. Our parents' generation around the world, where they could, when they borrowed money from parents. Our parents borrowed money from grandparents and paid them back if they wanted a house or start a business. Now, kids think their parents should just give them money. If you're 22 years old or older in the world and your parents are giving you money, you're in deep trouble.